Hi there everyone and welcome to Pack 172. I'm your Den Leader Jackson. Let's start as we always do with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and give the Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now let's continue with the Scout Oath. Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. And now, the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. Great job, everyone. Now that we've recited the Scout Oath and Law, let's learn a little bit more about the third point of the Scout Law, helpful. A Scout is helpful. A Scout cares about other people. They willingly volunteer to help others without expecting payment or reward. You promise in the Scout Oath to help other people at all times. The Scout motto asks you to be prepared. The Scout slogan reminds you to do a good turn daily. These three ideals work together. You promise to help, you can help because you have learned how, and you do help because you care about people. Scouts want the best for everyone and act to make that happen. While a Scout might work for pay, they do not expect to receive money for being helpful. A good turn that is done in the hope of getting a tip or a favor is not a good turn at all. Now let's check in on the seeds we planted a few episodes ago in our ongoing project, Grow Something. I put my seeds right here on my kitchen window so they can get plenty of sun in the morning hours. I give them just a little bit of water every day, and look, we already have some sprouts popping up. Send in pictures of how your seeds are doing to jackson.wright@scouting.org so that we can share your progress. Now let's get into this week's lesson. A compass is a tool for finding direction. A simple compass is a magnetic needle mounted on a pivot or short pin. The needle, which can spin freely, always points north. The pivot is attached to a compass card. The compass card is marked with the directions. To use a compass, a person lines up the needle with the marking for north. Then the person can figure out all of the other directions. Let's learn more about how compasses work as we watch this short video. A compass works because Earth is a huge magnet. A magnet has two main centers of force called poles, one at each end. Lines of magnetic force connect these poles. Bits of metal near a magnet always arrange themselves along these lines. A compass needle acts like these little bits of metal. It points north because it lines up with Earth's lines of magnetic force. Earth's magnetic poles are not the same as geographic north and south poles. The geographic poles are located at the very top and bottom of a globe. The magnetic poles are nearby, but not at exactly the same places. A compass points to the magnetic North Pole, not the geographic North Pole. Therefore, a compass user has to make adjustments to find true north. A special kind of compass called a gyrocompass does point to true north. The gyrocompass uses a device called a gyroscope, which always points in the same direction. Today, large ships carry both magnetic compasses and gyrocompasses. People in China and Europe first learned how to make magnetic compasses during the 1100s. They discovered that when a magnetized bit of iron floated in water, it pointed north. Sailors soon began to use compasses to navigate or find their way at sea. Now that we've learned all about compasses, let's make our own. For this activity, you'll need a needle, a magnet, a small coin-sized piece of cork, and a bowl with some water. First thing first, we'll have to magnetize the needle. Whether you're using a sewing needle or another small metal item, rub the item with the magnet. Stroke the needle in the same direction rather than back and forth, using steady, even strokes. After 30 to 40 strokes, the needle will be magnetized. Next, insert the needle or place the needle in or on the cork. If you're using a sewing needle, insert it horizontally into the edge of the coin-sized piece of cork, so that the needle pierces through the cork and comes out the other side. Push the needle through until the same amount of needle protrudes from either side of the cork. Now float the compass. Fill a bowl or jar with a few inches of water and place the compass on the water. The magnetized needle will align itself with Earth's magnetic field to point north to south. Assess whether the needle is magnetized. The needle and cork should slowly spin either clockwise or counterclockwise to point from north to south. If it doesn't move, rub or tap the needle again to magnetize it. Now figure out which way is north. Since the magnetized needle points from north to south, you can't use it to figure out where east and west are located until you know which way is north. Use an actual compass or your parents' phone to get a sense for which direction is north. Then mark that side of the compass with a pen or pencil so you can use it to navigate in other directions. Now that you've made a compass of your very own, and as long as you have these items, you will always know which way is magnetic north. Were you excited for the Hawk Area Council Day Camp this summer and disappointed when it was canceled? I know I was. Although we can't meet in person this summer, the Hawk Area Council will be hosting Stay Camp, a combination of virtual programming and instruction along with an all-inclusive kit with everything you need to complete a week's worth of day camp activities, crafts, scavenger hunts, and virtual field trips along with a grade-specific adventure for each rank. There are 4 different themes to choose from, or you can participate in all of them. See the link for the flyer for more information on Stay Camp. Details and registration will be available on our website May 26th. That's it for this episode of Pack 172. Please like our Facebook page and subscribe to the show on YouTube, and have your parents email jackson.wright@scouting.org to share pictures of your plants, your favorite camp songs, and videos of you reciting the Scout Oath and Law. Until next time, keep washing your hands, keep watering your plants, keep learning, and keep on scouting. Bye-bye!